Okay. I think we're live. Yep. Last time, kick didn't work. Let's see if it works now. It works this time. For some reason, it didn't start last time. I did nothing. It just didn't work last time. Straight up. Okay, so. Let me go here. Actually, let me turn on. Let's get turned up. Do that. And do this. And we go. 243 days, dude. I've had a busy day today. Okay, holy moly. Look at those tits. So, we pretty much only have the bosses left. Like, yes, I still gotta put up, like, defenses around here. Yes, we gotta put up defenses around here and tame the area. But everything else is just like, nothing can kill us on the mainland anymore. So it's all about the islands now. Which, let's be real, I'm not very happy about. Because the sailing is just so fucking bad. The sailing is so bad. Such a shit mechanic, dude. It's just garbage. I don't like it. Okay. Do that. Deposit those. Actually. Let's take... let's put one in there. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's put these guys in here. Let's put these guys in here. Why not you as well? Yep. And that doesn't... That whole thing doesn't fill up anymore. Snurp. Snurp to you, idiot. Can you see the stream? Is it working? Okay, that's a lot of iron hammers now. Or a lot of iron, like, hammerheads. So I think it's time to... You can see it? Nice. Yep. Let's refurbish this now. And let's start prepping the ship for a takeoff. So begin expedition. Let's do 40. Not 300, 400. 40. 40, thank you. Confirm. Yep. Let's increase this. All the way up to 100. It should go up. It should go higher than that, but what can I do? So this is going to be, what, 36? 32? 32, yep. This is going to be 8. And this is going to be 8. No, that's already 8, so that's going to be 16. Okay, so that's double repairs. We got a bunch of dudes. Yep. I'm just prepping this. We do not need to kill the Slambakur. We do not need to kill him. Nor do we need any of these either. We just need the supplies that I bring to my, or equip to my guys. That's it. That's all we need. And then you can put, let's say 40 of these. And 40 of these. And let's say 20 of these. 20 of these. And 20 of fish pies. The food is probably going to be the slowest one to be gathered. Most likely. But we're just going to let that go. The guy's going to do it slowly but surely while we build up everything in our area here. So, let's go over there. Let's check out what's going on. And just keep building. Yep. How's the food situation? Okay. They are not moving the... They're not moving the things that I want them to move fast enough. So I gotta do something about it. Can I just do this? Yes. Cool. Yeah, I really want them to start moving all of that stuff. Oh. Oh, that's a problem. Because I only want there to be, let's say 200 of these. 200 of these, right? 200. There we go, and then 100. Hold on, let me just see. Yeah. 100 of these. Yep, and then we do this. Make them medium. Actually, we should make these high. Yeah, all of them high. Because it's super important to have a bunch of mushrooms. Super duper important. And all of this shit can come out of here. We don't need it here. Nor do we need some gosh darn fish blubber. Fuck that. Nope. And same here. Turn it all off. Except for the mushies. 100. 200. There we go. Turn it all high. There we go. Grab that. Yep. Cool. Perfect. Yep. I as well have been like I don't know. I'll be honest, I have no idea how the what are they called? Oaths work. Like in the Baldur's Gate, I never broke oath. Never. I've never broken oath in Baldur's Gate. So I have no idea like how that works. I have never had to deal with that mechanic. Maybe because I'm just so perfect. I don't know. Maybe. But most likely, the reason is... Okay, there's no food here. There is food here, however. Right? Yep, 1. Okay, that's not a lot. That's not a lot, let's be real. Okay, cool. So it would be really good if you could like give us some kind of like... most of the time you have to go out of your way to break your oath. Okay. Because, you know, you said that keeping the balance is like the thing on one of them. And my mind immediately went to, oh, so if you like accidentally, you know, do something, does that break your oath? If you like do something that like imbalances things, does that break your oath? Okay, I want this to be high. Fill up that one basket, and then I don't really give a shit after that. So who has access to this? What is this called? Improved warehouse 2. Okay, so all of these should have improved warehouse. Let's farm. Wait, what? Improved warehouse doesn't have access to this. That sucks. Because they should. Improved warehouse 2. 1, 2, 3. No, don't do that. Wait, there's only 3 no. I was like, there's no fucking way. Cool. So now these guys should grab all the stuff from here and put it in here. They should. And any DM who says otherwise... No, you know, it's a matter of intentionally acting against it, and any DM that says otherwise just doesn't want you playing with the oath you chose, so they're trying to force a break. Okay. Yeah. The other one that I was like thinking about is the one where you're like, you cannot act selfish. Everything you do is selfish. Literally everything you do. It's very selfish of you to breathe the air, dude. You know? Other people might use that. Ever thought about that? So that kind of stuff I'm like a bit, Okay, we are now actually genuinely running out of food again. Why is this cooking pot not going? Yeah, this is quite bad actually. Quite bad. Don't they have access to these? They 100% do. Yeah, everybody has access to these. See, that's why I specified excessively selfish. Okay. So you gotta be a real fucking asshole. Interesting. Yeah, we're genuinely like running out of food slowly here. For some reason. I don't understand why. Maybe I should just make more cookers. We have so many though. Look at this. Are they just like not doing their job? I have so many cookers. I mean, I could make more. I could. I really don't want to though. Because there's so many. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fucking cookers. And for some reason, they're not, like, not good enough. Then again, the fact that all of those are empty is because this is full. So maybe I should wait for it to, like, balance out a little bit. Maybe I should wait. Because if that starts emptying out, then I can go like, okay, we have a problem here. And also, they're filling up the this thing as well. So yeah, it should be fine. I'm working on ranger sheets now. Okay, cool. I mean, I have played a ranger build on the what's its face? Why is nobody working here? What's going on? Start working. Fucking losers. I have played a ranger build on the Baldur's Gate. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Especially later on, when you can get the really good arrows that hit everybody, basically. The multi-hit arrow. Just like, pew pew pew, goes through everybody. And if you crit the first person, you crit everybody. That's how it works in Baldur's Gate. So, it's pretty spicy. It's pretty spicy later on. Pretty darn spicy. Hedgewall is being attacked by a bear. Oh. Right. Now, does that matter? No, not really, no. A guard tower dude should be taking care of it. Well, they're both over there. Why are you not taking care of it? Oh, you are. Never mind. You are taking care of it. Yeah. The Varys is getting absolutely wrecked. Yup. That's GG. Yeah, these guys can easily take care of it. It's fine. It just hits the walls, unfortunately. So maybe I should make these spiked as well. Yeah, let's make those spiked as well. It's fine. Should be fine. Yep. It's not that I don't like rangers. It's more the fact that I like other things more. I don't know how to say that, but yep. I think there is much more interesting gameplay with melee dudes. Much more interesting gameplay. Range is just, they just sit back and go pew pew. I mean, they do a lot of damage because, you know, they're ranged, obviously. That's their thing. You know, DPS and all that. But I'm a tank. So, I like tanking. I like being in melee, close and personal. That's just my thing. But the ranger builds that I have played in Baldur's Gate, they were pretty darn spicy, for sure. A lot of utility and overall useful to the party. Okay, I believe you. Bards can be ranged as well, right? Like they can just pull out a fucking bow and start going pew pew. They don't have to go to melee. I mean, every class can be ranged at the end of the day. At the end of the day, every single one can be ranged if you want to. Why is this explosives here? Why is there explosives here? What the hell? Well, I'll grab it. I have no idea why there is an explosive here, but ooh, maybe I left it here in order to break like something if need be. Okay. Bards get proficiency with hand crossbows. Okay, like small, like one-handed, which are complete fantasy, by the way. They do not exist in real life. Absolute fantasy. Which is fine. Okay, it's fine. I'm not one of those people who is like, oh, doesn't actually exist in real life. Oh, really? Who the fuck cares? Shut up. Who the fuck gives a shit? Okay. They attack this area a lot, so maybe I should put a tower right there. Yeah, let's put a tower right here. In this corner. One right here, and then the next one can be here. Yep. So putting a tower over here. Let's put it like a little bit off of the wall, so that if the enemy does attack the wall, they don't hit the guard tower as well. Yep. Where did I drop that fucking thing? There it is. And also, whenever we make something like this, we also want to make a gate. A gate for them to engage if the enemy, or if they run out of arrows, basically. Give them the option to engage in melee. And so that they can go pick up the... Can you stop lagging, game? Thank you. So they can go... Jesus Christ! The game just fucking completely froze. Okay. This is not... This is starting to get a bit spicy for me. The fact that the game freezes when it starts saving every single fucking day. That's kind of shitty. Let's be real. Not a big fan of that. But yeah, I really do not like... well, I should say I don't like ranged, but I just don't... I think the melee class, like in general, melee class gameplay loop is just more interesting to me. But I do not like dodge rolling. So, you know. I like melee classes, I just don't like the dodge roll mechanics. That's where I draw the line. I'd rather just tank the hits. That's when you gotta start making backups of your world. Yeah. I feel like I will do another playthrough though. Because I only have the bosses in the islands left. Once I have killed those, it's just a sandbox at that point. No more progression. Because I have everything. I have the bees. I have the tavern. So what I'll do is once I kill the bosses, which might be like this week, then I will start another game. So just switch up games from ASKA to something else. And that's why I have been requesting ideas. Like, what games do you guys want to see? What do you... So something is going to take the week slots for the ASKA. So it's going to be three times a week. Or on the weekdays I'm going to be playing. Whatever it is that you guys want to see. Unless I disagree with you, obviously. Right now, the candidates are Subnautica 2. Which I'm fine with. What was the other one? Somebody said something else. Oh, Minecraft. But that's only going to be once a week. Pi wanted us to do Minecraft Mondays, but not on Monday. Some other day. But once a week, Minecraft. That's what he wanted to do. And what else? I think that's it. That's all the recommendations I've gotten. So if there's anything you want to see, Hook, I'm game. I might try Octopath Traveler, or I could do some Warhammer 40k stuff. Play the Rogue Trader. I could do that as well. That would be right up my alley as well. Or I could do Baldur's Gate 3, a Baldur's Gate run. I could do that as well. There is a lot of options, dude. People who say there's not a lot of games to play are fucking idiots. Like, have you looked at the Steam? Are you stupid? There's so many good games, dude. World of Warcraft, I can do that. I can definitely do that. I can play WoW. Yep. I can also play Path of Exile, if you guys want to see that. We got a lot of options. We're not running out of options. Definitely not. Okay, so let's put another one here, and then we'll put another one like over here. Because this does get attacked as well. Like the game spawns the things over here. What are they called? Blood moons. They spawn like on this area. So they run like over here. So this is like a perfect spot for that. To defend against that. PoE betrayed me and made me sad. Dude. You need to get a better PC. It is what it is. What can I tell you? Poseidon! Welcome back! Dude. I was waiting. I was like, when is this motherfucker gonna show up? And there you are. What's up, dude? How's it going? I'm still going, dude. I'm still going. This train ain't gonna stop. So. Oh, I think I lied to you a little bit. Look at the villager count. 130. Not even close to 200. Only 130. On this one. Okay. I've had playthroughs where I went like fucking 250, like crazy amounts of people, but Ooh, Bannerlord, I could do that. I could definitely play Bannerlord for you guys. Definitely. Do you want modded or no? Which one do you want? Modded or no modded? Yup. Bannerlord is fucking awesome. Absolute gem. He's going great. Nice. Nice. Dude, I'm building a massive fucking wall, dude. We're trumping it up. Building a wall that's gonna encase we finally have safety. At least that's what my villagers think, because they don't agree with me that the moat is 100% safe. Which it is. Like, enemies cannot get into our village, because we have a moat. But the villagers don't understand that, so they're like, it's not safe here. So now I'm building like a massive wall around the entire thing, so they can shut the fuck up. Wouldn't let me and Miss join you, dude. You guys could have joined me, but your PCs just were absolute garbage. It is what it is. Skill issue. Get over it. Okay? I leave that to you, though I think a vanilla playthrough to start would be good. Okay. Yeah, I think so too. We can do a modded later. Let's do a vanilla playthrough first. I agree. 100%. Good man. I have so much Jotun stones from the Marsh Islands. I sailed to. It's unreal. The last voyage I did, I came back with, I think, 106 Jotun blood. Sure. Yeah, I don't know where you put all of that stuff, dude. Also, I don't know why I'm carrying around this fucking explosives. I just am. I could just use it right here, but I've been carrying it around in case I need to blow something up. Okay, so the next, this is here. So let's put the next tower like right in this corner, right? On this hill. BRB. Understood. Yeah, now you have to behave, people. My mod is doing a BRB. No rioting right now. Don't you dare fucking riot. Now is not the time. Arrgh, when my most vindictive mod ever is AFK. Yep. I'm looking forward to doing the bosses. That's the only thing I have to do in this playthrough still. I just kill the bosses on the islands, and then I think we're done with this playthrough, and then we go again. That's what we do afterwards. But before we go again, I gotta play something else. So actually, right now, that's what we're talking about, Poseidon. We're talking about what game should I play next? What game should take the ASKA spot for now? I will come back to ASKA once they have like just more shit for me to play with. So that's going to happen. But for now, what do you think? What should I play? Right now we have candidates are Green Hell is my candidate. Subnautica 2. It's one of my friends' candidate. Minecraft, like only one day of Minecraft, so it's gonna be weekly modded Minecraft. World of Warcraft was called out, which I can do. I can do World of Warcraft. Path of Exile is one because I love that game. Mountain Plain Bannerlord. Yep, we can do Bannerlord as well. That's hard to say. Bannerlord. Hard to say. What else? I think those are the options right now. Do you have anything you would like to see? Predecessor. What is that? Still haven't found Desert Island or Nidhogg. I think Nidhogg is on the desert islands. I have found 4, but I have only visited this one. I just grabbed a bunch of Dragon Balls. And, killed a bunch of natives. One thing I don't like about the natives, though, is that they don't drop anything. They just turn into fucking crows and fly away. It's a bit boring. They should give you some drops. Because it's like, why the fuck am I killing these things? It makes no sense whatsoever. They don't drop anything. In video games, if you kill something, it gives you drops. That's like video game 101. It doesn't matter what it is. Just give them like garbage to drop. It doesn't matter. It has to drop something. The fact that they just poof disappear, it's like you just did that for nothing. There's no reason to kill them. Absolutely none. So yeah, that's stupid. Devs, get on it, okay? If you want me to spend my time doing this shit, you gotta give me rewards, okay? It has to happen. I don't care what it is. Like 1 Jotun blood, 1 Jotun glass, I don't care. Just something. The village people drop nothing. Yeah, they're literal air that does damage to you. And that's not a good mechanic. Air doing damage to you. That's not a good mechanic, okay? Nobody likes that. It's like Smite but third person. Smite but third person. Isn't Smite third person as well? Hold on, dude. Isn't Smite... I think you can scroll out, right? In Smite as well. It's not a first person. Like by default. Or is it? I'm not sure. I don't play Smite, so I wouldn't know. But sure, we can try that. We can try that. Oh, somebody said Satisfactory as well. Somebody suggested Satisfactory, and I just turned them down simply because I know if I start playing that game, it's all I'm gonna be playing. It's just gonna take over my life, and I don't want that. That is not gonna be good for me nor the channel. So, okay, next thing is gonna be here. So there's gonna be a little bit more, like a bit wider or like longer, like unprotected area here, but that's fine. I've never seen enemies come through this wall. They always come through this wall, or they come through here. Of course, now they're gonna do it, now that I said they never do. Obviously. But if that happens, that happens. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Boom. You can adjust the cam a bit. Okay. Yep. And we already have a gate here, so we don't have to worry about that. And now we're pretty much like next to this area, so let's go make one more tower right there, and then we're done. We're fucking done. We have played this, or finished the wall. Followers attacking our plank wall. Oh, well, too bad. I'm sure they're gonna deal with it. Yeah, see, he's dying. He's getting beat up. There he goes. Yeah, this is what I have. I have a setup here that will just slowly but surely like give me constant supply of Jotun blood with these guys. I have like 2 barracks, 2 ranged area like stations here, and they're just gonna keep this area nice and clear and passively give me more stuff. And they have a healer right here, so they can do that, no problem. Satisfactory is all consuming, and you have to put so much time in it to make any progress. Yeah, I just know that kind of game is going to absolutely completely consume me if I allow it to. I just know it's gonna happen, so I don't think I will allow it. Let's be real. Or I shouldn't. I shouldn't do that. But I'll be real. It's right up my alley, dude. If I ever find myself with no other options, I will play that game. But until then, I know I shouldn't. Okay, let's blow up this big fucking rock. Yep. Satisfactory is one of those fucking sneaky motherfuckers. They just... There's still some stuff here. Still some extra lumber. They don't take damage, so that's fine. They can stay there. Boom. Okay, let's go see what's going on over here. What's going on over here, guys? Are we good? Are we happy? Are we happy? No. And also I have two like guard towers here. Because what happens is the guard towers need to shoot the enemy so that these guys activate. These guys are not going to do anything even if somebody's hitting this plank wall. Because they don't consider that combat. The moment somebody shoots the enemy, that's when my warriors activate and start like doing their thing. Or if I hit, like, see? I had to get hit by this guy first so that those guys would activate. And now they're like all about murdering. All about murder. Yep. Yeah, if somebody's beating up this wall, they don't give a shit. Only after one of the dudes in the tower shoots the enemy, that's when everybody just like charges in. So you gotta have, if you're gonna have this kind of setup, you gotta have also archers in the towers, covering a bigger area like this. Okay, now I gotta do that, dude. You're gonna make me do that, huh? Hold on. Let me do this. Wow, rude. Okay, let me just take care of this real quick, and then I will do your thing. There we go. Where is it? Here you go. There you go, Hook. There's your sound effect. Yep. But once I have this wall manned and defended, well, we could go out into the ocean then. But I do want this protected, because otherwise it's just gonna be a big... I just know the moment I go out into the ocean, everybody and their mom is gonna fucking attack my village at the same time. I just know it's gonna happen, and I don't wanna Frankly, I don't want to fucking deal with that shit, so. Also make this a spike one, I think. Yep. Just put some spikes up. Why not? But yeah. What other games have you been playing, Poseidon? Like, except ASKA? Or is this like, you're just like focusing on this right now? Is that how it is? Wow, they're just not building anything, huh? Let me do this. Let me do this for them so they start fucking... They're doing at least something. I wonder, does having less good food, my English, does having worse food than what the villagers want, does it reduce their like efficiency or like movement speed or something? Like what is the downside other than then just like leaving at some point, I guess, just abandoning the village? Hey, what's the downside here? Why would we care? That's basically what I'm trying to ask. Trying to ask here. Make this fucking wall. Build these two as well. And this bitch. Is this? Yep, that's spiked. Good. And then I can do this. Oh, does it push? Oh yeah, see how it pushes like the... Yep, okay. So that's how it works. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. So it keeps pushing the last, like, priority thing out of the priority list. Or maybe it just is there still and I just can't see it. Maybe that's also could be the reason. Or how it works. No idea. I'm not a mage. Or a wizard, rather. A wizard is never late. He arrives exactly when he is supposed to, or intends to. I'm not sure. Dude, it's been so long since I've watched the Lord of the Rings. So long. And it's like when you watch the Lord of the Rings, like the thing, like the actual thing, not the kids version, but the actual like full version. It's so long that you like forget what happened in the beginning. The extended edition or like full edition. It's so long that by the end, like when you get to the end of the last or the like third movie, you're like, what happened in the beginning? You just can't even remember, and you just have to restart. That's just how it works, dude. That's how Peter Jackson intended it. Just watch that shit on repeat until it's burned into your head, and you can't forget it. Can't forget again or anymore. Okay, so I would love to have somebody here, but I just need the builders right now. So we're not gonna do that. Not just yet. Okay, we need more. We need to keep our eyes on these guys, because once they are done leveling, we need to switch them out. Like this guy. We'll dismiss you, and we'll put somebody else in. Like you. You look like somebody who should go in there. Only 50. Why is you only 50? Night. No, one of you is supposed to be day worker. Okay, let's load a big shift on you. That was a weird fucking shift. Weird shift right there. And you should be day shift, so let's just reset you. Apply. There we go. Much better. Oh, I bopped the mic there. Hold on. Yep, sounds good. Do-do-do-do. Yep. So I feel like we have a lot of... actually, let's dismiss you. We now have a lot of, like... good... candidates. Why is this custom? Why are you custom? Big shift. Default. So you're gonna be knight then. Apply. Yeah, that's a lot of good like game candidates already. So I think I'm good with good for now. Okay, we're good for now. I'm not going to be asking for any more opinions. Why are you only 69? I mean, I like it, but at the same time, why are you only 69? Let's put you in there. It's very nice of you to be that, but big shift, is this normal? Yep, default, perfect. And you need to be a bruiser, and this guy also needs to be bruiser. I don't know how long he's been not a bruiser, but that is unforgivable. Unforgivable. Let's be real. Can I grab this workshop? Thank you. Perfect. Yeah, Poseidon, one thing I really want them to add is a blacklist. So you can just make it so these guys do not get access, but everybody else gets access. Like by default. So just flip the... Instead of whitelist, you need to have a blacklist. That's it. And that shouldn't be difficult to add, but for some reason, they're just not doing it. Another thing these devs could improve super easily, but they just don't. Let's look at the ranges. See? Should I play like this instead? Doesn't this look super, like, easy to see everything, right? I should play like this, right? Yeah, this is much better. I have no idea why this option is here. No fucking clue. Anyways. Also, it would be really good if I could just like... There would be a button here that says don't show. And you can just get rid of individual things like this. Click. It would be gone. Click. It would be gone. Nope, you have to manually do it. Sadly, yep. Exactly. My exact point. It's stupid. Makes no sense. Because I know, because I have done that as a job pretty much. So I know you can just fucking do it. Making that happen would be super easy. Coding that would be so fucking easy, but they just don't do it for some reason. Okay, so let's see. How's the food? Food situation is good-ish. Could be better though. Oh, I found a bug, by the way, Poseidon. So that you don't have to deal with this as well. If you go here and you try to click this into your inventory without dragging it, like so. If you try to click it in there, like control and click, or like right click this, it just vanishes. It's gone. I can show you this. So this empty barrel should go into my inventory when I click it. Wait, what? Okay, so they fixed that. Before this barrel would just disappear, it wouldn't go into my inventory. It would just vanish when I did this. But now it doesn't. So I guess that's a bug that only happens sometimes. Yep. They fixed it a few days ago? Okay, cool. Yep. Okay, let me heal myself real quick, because I don't like the fact that my health is so gosh darn low. Yeah, I could go and get my ass beat. Get my ass whipped over here, but I'd rather just eat a bunch of fucking raw veggies. Stuff that shit down my throat. Okay. How's the boat going? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this is another reason why we have so little food. This is another reason why. Because they keep filling this. Keep filling this up. And it's going. It's going. Yep. Also, the amount the villagers drink from this boat is bugged as well. They keep drinking way too much water. Like, you can have, like, this filled up 6 days of water, and it just goes to 0 in 1 day. Your guys just keep slurping it. And that's a bug. That's a bug as well. Maybe they have fixed it since I went out into the ocean last time, but hopefully they have, at least, because that was annoying. Really annoying. Okay, gather stuff. There we go. Oh no, there's Jotun blood on the ground. Yep, once you have this kind of setup going, you can have all the Jotun blood you would ever need. You don't have to worry about that shit. Okay, so let's grab, where's my cart over here? Let's grab the cart. Wait, what? Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's all the way over there. Shit. Okay, so let's also fix. Nice. But I also load ship with 8 large water skins to refill and double time on the seas. Yep, same here. I have like, last time I went out in the sea and it hadn't been fixed yet. I had like, I don't know, 15 water skins just to make it work. They're very annoying. But if it's fixed, then that's great. Okay, let's grab the cart and start building these. Start helping these guys out. Ooh, let me actually make that first. Because we want this whole thing built. And the reason why I'm putting extra like defenses over here is because this might activate any second. And when it does, we don't want to be invaded. Yep. Okay. Let's just grab a bunch of building things and start building with these guys, helping them out. Even though I have a bunch of people to build, like they should be doing their thing, but it's always a bit questionable. My internet is really bad right now. Like, really, really bad. It's basically, it shows me red or yellow the entire time. So, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I can't really do anything about it. It's my internet service provider just being a little shit again. It is what it is. Okay, let's grab all of this shit. Put it in here. Actually, let me see. What do you need for these? You don't need planks. You need wood posts, beams, and then long sticks. Okay. So no planks. Understood. Okay. Let's try to do this. I wonder. What are you doing? Okay. Are we back? Let me see. We're back. Sorry about that. That sucks. It is what it is. So, let's continue. But at least now I have reset my my internet, so maybe it's a little bit better now. So they were carrying like wood from this area, but why? Also, there's knife blades on the ground here. Not a fan of that. Okay. Cool. Yep. We are back for now. Yeah, whenever I notice that my internet has like cut out, I have to reset it immediately, because otherwise it's not gonna make it back until the actually I can just do this until the recording like splits into on Twitch, and it's annoying when it does that. So I don't like it. Yeah, I can just do this for now and leave these fir trees over here so these guys grab them and put them in there. It should be fine. There we go. That should be enough for them, and I can just ignore the rest and just go. Just go. Yeah. Did I set this up? Oh, also another thing, Poseidon. While you have, like, you're on your cart like this, you have to dismount first, and then you can edit things on the map, which is stupid. I don't like it. Not a fan. Not a fan. Wait, what? Anyways, that made no sense. Why is it like that? It's the same thing here. If only I had blacklist instead of a whitelist, this wouldn't I wouldn't have to do this. I'm just saying. I am just saying. There is a solution, devs. All you would have to do is add a few lines of code. I have done it myself. It's not difficult. But Cham, you're not a developer. How would you know? Exactly. What the fuck do I know? Okay, we can add one more militia. If we want to. We don't have to. And frankly, I don't really give a damn to do that. I don't really care. Close it. Also, still, the village gate uses the old hedge gate icon. It is a work in progress. It is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna throw all of this outside so it's easier to pick up. And same here. I'm just gonna throw a stack of these out, and I can just grab them. Why are you putting it back from my cart? Another thing I really, really want them to change. Do not allow your guys to pick stuff from your fucking cart. It's mine. If it's not dedicated to you, Then don't you dare. Don't you dare grab the shit. It's mine, okay? Look at this motherfucker just grabbing shit. That's not yours. You fucking assholes. See? Nobody's using this card. I can grab stuff. Okay. It literally has my name on it. What do you say? You can remove them from the carts. I don't understand. What do you mean? Oh. Oh! There's another option here. I didn't even realize there's another option. I always looked at this. And I was like, there's no option. So it's like in the mounted section. Got it. Good yell. Okay, let's put this shit in here. Okay, 6 of those and 4 of these. Yep, see, what do I know? I'm just complaining for no reason. Turns out. Revoke their access to the cart. See, even Hook knows what to do, and he hasn't even played the fucking game. Yep. I'm just gonna leave these here. They will pick it up and put it in here, hopefully. And I'm just gonna go to the next thing. Alleviate some of this workload. What's up, dude? Yeah, I only have 2 beehives. I only found 2 beehives from the marsh, from the one marshland that I found, or marsh island. So it was 6 of these and 3 of those, right? Yes. You just pull out a bunch and they will put it back. That's how you do it. Just make a big mess, basically, because this is the fastest way to do it. There we go. So should I grab some of the? Very rarely grab like small materials like this, because it fucks up their inventory. They grab a bunch of stuff and then you do it, and then they're like, okay, well, this stuff is gonna sit in my inventory forever now. So I never grab this stuff and put it in. I always grab only the big stuff. So I'm not gonna do that now either, because it confuses my idiots. And when they're confused, they make stupid things happen. Okay, that's the last one. Understood. Let's go around. Go to the next tower. Come on, road. Thank you. It's a bit iffy when you're on the road. You don't always get the buff of the infinite. Well, it's not even infinite, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Should I make a road that goes around? around the what is this called? What is it called? Circumference. Exterior. I don't know what it's called in English. Of the village. Parameter, right. Create the parameter. Yep. Come on. Pull it closer. You can do it. Thank you. You just put it in. Grab it. Wait, what? Oh, there's some rope here. I didn't even realize that. Oh, put it in there. Cool. Now we put this stuff in. Just to make this a little bit easier for my idiots. Alleviate some of this pressure. Okay, now we just do... Now they just gotta do all the other things. Actually, let me go here. Let's fell some trees so they can build this shit. There we go. Actually, 1, 2. I think I have one extra. One extra long stick here. Yep. One more log. I can do it. I can do it myself. So the only thing they have to do is bring over a one rope, which I could make myself actually, but I just don't want them to. Then again, rope is not a problem in their inventory. Okay, let's make it myself. Let's just make it myself. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Much better. Run along. Yep. That's built. Let's go inside first. There we go. Is that connected? That connects. Cool. Great. I don't know why I'm saving this tree and that tree right there. I have no idea, but I have decided that they get to stay. Why? No idea. That's just how it is. Ooh. Are you gonna finish it? Yep, you are. Cool. Okay, let's go take a look at what's going on the other side of the village, or the other side of the wall. Because they're still, like, struggling with this area here for some fucking reason. Let's just go grab a bunch of stuff and bring it over there. I think what's going on is they haven't built the barracks yet, and that's just eating up a lot of resources. And they just don't know, like, what to do with them. Pretty sure that's the reason why they're struggling. Yep, just make a mess. That's the easiest way to do it. Make a fucking mess. You just put it back. Doesn't matter. Grab it all. Oh, you didn't have long sticks? Well, that sucks. I guess you should go grab some then. Dude, my disinterest about all the problems that my villagers have is just... Well... I think it's justified, let's be real. It's completely justified that I'm not interested in their problems. After all, my town is perfect, so... Or my village is perfect, so there is no reason for them to be upset. None whatsoever. Yep. What's up, dude? Okay, you're almost ready. You just need a little bit more. One more stone. One more stone, we should be good on that. Yep. One thing I would really like them to change is how fast my dudes run. Here's what I want them to do, okay? Once they get... once they level up, once they get levels, I want them to get faster, okay? If these guys are gonna level up, I want something to go up. And I think the movement speed is the one thing that I would like them to just like... I want them to move faster. Because that's the one thing that really like matters. Or makes them suck, basically. Increase the movement speed. I think that's a pretty reasonable request as well, so. What's up? You need all of these? That's perfect. I'm so happy I bought all of these. Fucking bunnies. Every time, dude. Man, I hate those things. Okay, these do not go in anymore, but I will still grab it. So, yep, that's it. Okay, the rest of those, my guys can bring. That's not gonna be a problem. Okay, so let me be here and build this. Also, the fact that you can't access the walls remotely, you have to be next to them in order to, like, put in the spikes. That's another problem. Another rather unique problem as well, specifically for the walls. Because everything, pretty much everything else you can access from the map. So, build spikes here. Build spikes here. And one more. What do you need? 2 of those. Sorry, buddy, I don't have those. I do not have those. But I have these. I do have these. Ooh. That's done. Interesting. Okay. Next. Yeah, these should be pretty easy to build. Pretty darn easy. I'll just fell some trees here real quick for them. And they should build it. Timber! 4-3. The 4-3. That's how you say that, by the way. Oh. Dude, deforestation feels so good. There's something about it. There's something about seeing all the green go away. Just feels good. Yep. I can actually bring one of these with me to the thing. Where is it? Right here. Yeah, these blades need to come back to the base with me, or to the village. So that's basically done over there. This is done. The one over there is done. Right? This one's done. Of course I can't access it, because I'm holding on to the fucking thing. Is this done? No, it's not. Yeah, it's not done yet. Shit. Shit. Yup. But also, if the enemy does get through one of these walls, we still have the choke points. So this should be like... This is only gonna be here so that my dudes feel safer. Because we're starting to run out of food for them. And that's gonna drop the happiness. So we can accommodate that a little bit by just making a parameter. Wait, what? Cart 2. Oh, right. That's the cart that, yeah. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. What's in here? Nothing. There's literally no food. Is there... What about here? Is there food here? No. None. Okay, we are officially completely out of food now. That's really bad. What about here? Are these out of food as well? Yup. Okay, so my guys are gonna start starving. So, let's do something about it. Let's see if there's problems right now. No, everybody's like super happy. Cool. Let's do something about it. Mainly, we should have plenty of fiber now. Yep, plenty of fiber. So, let's add beetroot here. And we're gonna start doing some Yep. And since these guys are like super good at what they do, they should be like able to... They should be able to do all of this super easily. Or like make these changes super easily. Yep. Save that. Confirm. Okay. So that's changing. This is also full on food. And this is full on food. What about this? That's a weird... Uh-huh. Yep. Okay, so these are full on food now. I really wish the plots could be bigger. You know? Or you could have more plots than just 3. Can you? Can you have more plots than 3? What's the max? Let me just see. Maybe I can make another plot here. A 3x3. Yep. Okay, now it's summer. summertime. Wintertime. Which sucks, obviously. But it is what it is. Not much I can do about it. Let's level this terrain. Down. Level down this terrain. Yep. And also, winter time is not greatest time to run out of food. Let's just be real. Let's just be like 100% real. This is not the time to run out of food. But what can I do? What can I do? Well, what I could have done is prepared for it, but I didn't, so that's that. So 3x3. That's what I want to do. Or 4x4, rather. No. Get rid of this. I'm pretty sure we dropped again. Right? Come on. Come on, internet. You can do it. Yup. Now it's into two parts. But we have a slot for Hook. So at least that remains. You can still watch Hook. But the recording is now in two parts. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I have kind of made my peace with it. Yep. But we are now starting to run out of food. Like, actually starting to run out of food. So I need to do something about that. Which is... I will have to start adding more hunters. And more fishers, like... Then again... Yeah? Wait, what? Mute the GC? By the way, mute the GC. What is GC? Elaborate. Group chat? Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. I did mute it. Oh, what did you think about the... What did you think about the god? The newest god. Welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, my internet is just absolute balls right now because it's a Wi-Fi. And when everybody just like starts watching fucking Netflix during weekdays, you know, and their kids watch fucking Disney channels and shit 24/7, this is what happens. Also, I just noticed that you gave me a skull. So, skull. There you go. What's up, dude? You don't have... You don't have a cart? What are you talking about? Where's your cart, dude? Where did you leave your cart? It's over here. What the fuck? part 3. Is this guy like a bit slow? Dude, you left your cart where you last left it. What a fucking weirdo. One that controls day and night, I assume. They're going to be a time deity. Time and place. Time and space. Yep. Because the Valheim world is corrupted, so I'm gonna have to roll back. That's what I was prepping for on Sunday. I prepped myself so that I have as strong a character as possible, put everything I can into his inventory, and now we're going to move the... Our guy is going to go back in time, basically. So we're going to be a time traveler. Whenever our game corrupts, we're going to have to roll back in because it's a thing, it's a continuous thing. Because the game now saves in chunks, and if you change something in a chunk, for example, mine the ground or anything, build, it has a chance to corrupt that chunk, which makes it so that whenever you load up the game, everything inside that corrupted chunk duplicates. So it keeps duplicating everything, like again and again and again and again, until the game just like freezes because, you know, there's too many things to load. So I gotta roll back the game. So we're gonna be traveling back in time, and that's the god that's gonna assist us doing that. Yep. So he's actually not a god right now. He's a being outside of time and space, or time and place, because these guys don't know about space. They're Vikings. So he's a being outside of time and place right now, and through his power we can roll back our world whenever we need to, because the world starts to corrupt, because the old gods are fucking with us. The world starts to just fall apart, starts corrupting, and then we gotta go back to what where. Or what was. Yep. So whenever the game corrupts, I'll just roll it back. I have to, because I'm not going to be playing a corrupted playthrough. No fucking way. I'd rather stay on top of that. But now we have a deity, or a being, an entity that we can use to actually, you know, combat the old gods' fuckery. Because fuck those bitches. They're the ones who put us in here in the first place, in this purgatory. And we're not gonna start worshipping them just because they put us through more shit. Okay? Fuck that. So, solutions for the food problem: A, make more of these. B, make more of these. C, and make more of these. Oh no, of these farms. So we could fit one more of these bitches in here. So let's do that. We have the space. We have the capacity. So might as well. Ain't no reason not to do it. Fishermen's. We are next to a large lake for a reason. Okay. We are here for a reason. So let's take advantage of our advantage, shall we? I drop in like an ancient warrior and clear the invasion. I mean... Yeah, sorry buddy. It is a solo. It is a single player playthrough. I would take you if it was multiplayer. I would take you. I will stand side by side with you any day. Fucking... die by your side. No worries. But not today. Not today. So where could I put... Dude, I could just put another hunter over here. I have the workforce it. I have the people for it. That's how I should say it. Right here. I could put it right here. I do have the workforce it. Workforce for it. There you go. English. So these... Overlapping. Okay. So I could get rid of this rock. But these are cool rocks, though. I really don't want to get rid of cool rocks, you know? Maybe I need to. Maybe it's time. Are we back? Yes, we are. Okay. That's the last time. If it goes down the next time, I'm just ending it. Because now the recording is in 3 parts, and that's just, I'm done with that. I'm fucking done with that bullshit. If we, if it goes down one more time, I'll just call it. I will just call it. Actually, now that I think about this, yep, I'll give it one more chance. One more chance. Could I put a one more stream for you? Thanks. Are you getting Dude, we're getting so lucky with the slots, dude. So I could have a cooker here. Maybe I should save that space for cooker instead. And put this hunter's hut somewhere else. Yeah, maybe. Maybe hunter's house goes here now. Because I want to keep the cookers like on the same area over there. So let's put the hunter's house here instead, even though I blew up a space for it. Oh no, that's not what I want. Yep, because these go like anywhere pretty much. You can just plop them down. Not a problem. Yep. Put it there. Build it. Really? You got another slot? No, you didn't. Yep. It's... If I notice it fast enough, then you can, you know, I can just reset my internet and come back to it, and it shouldn't be a problem. But I just didn't catch it fast enough. I would like it if the stream elements actually like or the OBS actually like gave me a bigger like warning, like more clear warning that hey, we are reconnecting. But it doesn't, so that's it. That's why those drop. And I don't notice it fast enough, so it starts a new recording. And then you don't get a slot anymore. It is what it is. And don't blame Twitch on that, dude. Blame my fucking stupid fucking internet service provider. They're supposed to do their job and they're not. I have to yell at them again. Make them suffer. Because that's what they deserve. They need suffering. They need some suffering in their lives, clearly. Clearly they haven't gotten enough. So That's what I gotta do. It is what it is. Okay, so have these guys built the thing? They have. Yep. If the recording goes down one more time, or if the stream goes down one more time, I'm done with this. I'm not doing this. If the stream just doesn't work, then we're done. And I will instead go harass the people who are supposed to give me the internet. I will use my time accordingly. Or better, rather. So I could have more area here. Can I make another? Let me just check. Maybe I can make another. I'm pretty sure 3 is like the maximum. Yeah, okay, 3 is the maximum amount. 4, I mean, is the maximum amount. So I could make another one here as well, which I think I will do. Let's bonk this away. There we go. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Dude, the moment I do that, another idiot comes in. Shit. Come on, grab it and drag it over here. Is that good? I think that's fine. Yeah, let's do a 4x4. Maybe we can do like... Okay, let's do that much first, and then we will worry about it later. Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of this. Come on, hit it. Hit it. Oh my god, dude. Thank you. Yep. It would be great if these guys didn't try to plant stuff when I'm not wanting them to. It would be really cool. I know this is your area. I know I'm encroaching on your grotto, but just chill out, dude. Just chill out. Just for a little bit. Okay, that's even enough. And now I want to... What is this? Flax. I want to add another one for these guys. So it's going to be... I would like it to be a 4x4, but I don't think I can. Because of this stuff. Okay, well. Maybe if I push it a little bit further, like so. Is that too much? That's fine. I'm pretty sure that's fine. Let's do that. Bonk. Bonk. It just cannot be too steep, is the problem. There we go. Maybe that's good enough. I'm just trying to do my best to get some food for my guys. Okay, that's too steep. Never mind. Just do my best to get some food for my dudes. Really? Come on, dude. There we go. Perfect. Get that done. Yeah. I mean, we have plenty of plenty of stuff. So maybe it's just like throughput problem. So maybe we do have to build another cooker. Maybe it is just that simple. Let's build another fucking cooker. 2 out of 2. 2 out of 2. 2 out of 2. And this is now increasing. Yeah, I feel like my cookers just aren't doing their fucking job. I feel like that's the problem here. Yeah, more cooking houses. Yeah, it's the cookers. They just don't do their job, dude. They just don't do their job. It is what it is. Yep. So, do that. Actually make this a thing as well. Like a priority. Because everything is filling up with... everything is filling up with a bunch of, like, meat. So they could just make, like, meat soup and shit like that. But they just don't. They just don't. So... clear the previous... Yes. Yes, do that. Dude, it must be so goddamn awful to watch the stream right now. It must be the fucking worst. Because I know it's just absolute garbage. Just... ugh. Absolute garbage. But it is what it is. Not much I can do about it. Yep. I see red and yellow constantly. Constantly. Why are these not getting watered? What's going on? I don't know. Why are they not getting watered? No idea. Slurp. No idea. Okay. We finally have a green thing. Everything's green. Awesome. So now my guys shouldn't be complaining about nothing anymore. Ain't gonna be complaining about nothing. What is this? Consider adding more foraging markers? How about you shut the fuck up? How's that? I mean, I could grab all of this area now. Yeah, I could definitely do that. Okay, let's go do that. That would also increase our food input. Would be a good idea. Fine, I'll go do it. I have been a little bit maybe a little bit lazy on that. Maybe I should have been on top of my food situation a bit more. I just wanted to see if it was just like a non-issue, or if it was an actual thing. Okay, my thing broke. It's perfect. Yep, that's perfect. So now I gotta go back. Fuck! Man, those doors must be just like... Those doors are in a lot of use constantly. Okay, let me do this. Because this just makes sense to me. I put this in here, and then I grab another one. And then it just, like, works. It just works. It just works, dude. Okay. I don't think I can go out into the sea today. I'll be real. Well, I have only been streaming for 2 hours, so maybe I'm being a bit hasty with that. Dude, the fact that my internet is so garbage, I might not be able to actually stream the full 5 hours today. Which would not be ideal. Would not be ideal. Ooh, that's done, almost done over there. Cool, cool, cool. Grab more flax. Grab more of that. Come on. Yep. 5 rope. And just toss those. Dun, 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 dun. Cool. Yep. So let's fill like this entire area that's close by here with gathering nodes. Because it just makes sense to do that now. Now that we have kind of like tamed this entire area, we can just start encroaching more aggressively. Are these lapping? I guess they're overlapping. Cool. Let's go. Let's go over here. And we can turn off forestry, everything else can stay. Everything else can stay, pretty much. Yep. Let's just get the food situation back on track. Because we don't want to be, we don't want that to be a problem. Also, since we tamed that, we can do that now, which is good. Okay, shit. I did not realize that. That's really bad. I should be in the village right now. That's actually really bad. I built 2 docks and have extra ships now. Oh. What help is that? I mean, I guess you're playing multiplayer. That makes sense. So multiple people can like go out into the sea at the same time. I don't even know how it works with the multiplayer. I'll be real. I have no idea. Also, I have no idea where this fucking invasion is coming from. So, let me actually save here. In case things go really wrong. Yeah, no idea where the attack is coming from, so... Your hedge wall is under attack. Okay, cool, good to know, but where is that hedge wall? I guess once it breaks, I know. It's still green. Okay, hedge wall is still under attack, cool. Where? Okay, now it broke. Oh, over here. Oh, that's nice. I'm right by. Right next to it. Let's fucking go. Okay, guys. We need everybody over here. Yeah, let them beat up those walls. We don't care. Yeah, everybody should wake up. Okay. Look sharp. Fuck it up. Look at this guy. He's just This boy's frozen in time. Yeah, fuck him up. Jesus Christ, they're destroying everything over here. Calm down, guys. It's just a fucking wall. Dude. They really hate walls, huh? Like, they really hate walls. Where is that guy going? What the hell? He's going like straight up over here. Okay. Oh, let's fuck him up. Come on. Come on. There we go. Everybody, wake up. Look sharp. Somebody died. By Ranger. Interesting. Okay. Well. I'm sure it's fine. Ow. Fuckers. Ow. I need to gain some regen, like stamina here. Dude. That's a lot of guys. A lot of fucking dudes. Bonk. Yeah, the archer boys do a lot of damage. Archers do a lot of damage. I guess that's the like the biggest problem for my dudes, just archers in general. They just keep being a problem. Oh, I'm naked now. I might be in a little bit of trouble here. 'Cause I'm naked. Okay, gotta be a bit careful. I say as I run into the enemy. Yeah, archers. Archers is the problem. I understand. I understand. So let's kill the archers. Understood. Understood. Ow. Ow. Rude. Kicking rude. Yeah, the problem is when my own archers when my own archers have arrows and they try to like back up constantly from the enemy, and the enemy just keeps like hitting them. That's when they're like super vulnerable. But once they actually ran out of arrows, that's when they are most efficient, because they can just like go in and absolutely beat the crap out of the enemy, which is funny. Like, it's just like weird how that works. Okay, one dude died. That's fine. I don't mind it. We could less mouse to feed, I guess. No, it's good. Keep everybody on their toes. Plank wall is under attack by... Okay, cool. Whatever. There's still more people? There we go. Jesus Christ. Look at me, I'm a fucking porcupine. Yep. I think, yeah, my chest plate broke, so I started taking a lot of damage all of a sudden. It's fine. One dude died. I'll just summon them back. I got a bunch of stuff. Yep. We can leave most of this on the ground. Just a simple bow. I mean, I can grab it. Except I can't because my thing broke, right? Jesus Christ. I can't. Also, I cannot find anything underneath the what is called? Snow. So That's not happening. Like, I can't see anything. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff here, but I just can't see it. Where's the hammer? I know they have a hammer. Leather scrap. Not really interested in that. Boots. Why not? But where's the hammer? You're telling me they didn't have a hammer? Interesting. Very interesting. Where was I when the chest plate broke? Over here, right? Because I might have dropped some of the plates on the ground because my inventory was full. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. We will find it in the winter. We will find it in the winter. Look at all of this. They did a lot of damage to the thing. But let's not worry about that right now. I will do a dodge roll here to leave all the arrows for those guys to claim. And we need to go find a warm place because we're gonna get a runny nose, and I don't like that. Runny nose is bad. Okay, that's the invasion done. Invasion done. What else can I do? I guess I'll just have to figure out the food situation. Yep, the food situation is just not great. I have the raw materials. Like as far as meat is concerned. Hold on. Let me see. So just making the meat soup, raw food, any kind of raw food. So you could put 4 red meat in here and some water and make soup. So that shouldn't be a problem. Same for the fish soup, I believe. So these guys should have no problem making like meat stuff. See? We got plenty of meat. Plenty of meat. It's just the processing is not fast enough. That's the problem. Yep. Processing speed is not fast enough. Okay, let's resummon the chick that died. Hilda, I believe. What's her name? Let's see. Summon. Hilda, yep. I think she was an archer. Pretty sure she was an archer. So her stats might have been reset now. Which, you know, sucks. That sucks. Any food I can grab? There's some food in here. Holy moly. A rare sight to see. So, let's put all of this garbage away. Let's grab a new chest piece. There should be some free or open things here. There's a lot. Yep. Cool. Grab another chest piece. Also, let's put the nails away. Can you move? Thanks. Yep. Nails away. Grab one of these. One of these. There we go. Back to basics. Cool. And I should go get rid of this thumping in my ear, so let's go heal up. Yeah, so what's the usage of 2 docks? I know you play multiplayer, so maybe that's like super obvious. Maybe. Maybe that's super obvious. You just put more ships on the docks? Is it just for parking? Oh my god. I see so much red right now. the stream is probably just like complete mush. Thanks for whipping me, dude. Appreciate it. So let's go over here. Let's deal with these monsters. These absolute monsters. I think my sword is about to break as well, so not a huge fan. Not a huge fan of that. What's going on here? Oh, would you look at that? Yup. So I wonder, I didn't get to check what Hilda was doing. I have no idea. That's another thing they should do better. They should give you information on what the person was doing when they died. I know they give a prompt. The moment they die, they give a prompt of what they were doing. But do I have time to look at that fucking shit while I'm fighting? And remember it later on? No way, dude. No way. Ain't no way. Where's this Bambi going? Yeah, you're not going anywhere, buddy. You are extremely stuck. Oh, that's a new kill for me. Nice. Okay. Cool. We are back in order. Everything is back in order. Except we gotta fix that fucking thing. What's your problem? No beetroot seeds. Why is there no beetroot seeds? Don't they get extra beetroot seeds as they plant more? Isn't it like a self-supplying thing? Am I like completely wrong in that? Look at this guy just running around without the shirt. What a hero. What a fucking hero. Actually, let me give you pants and shirt. Sir? Put those on. At least put something on. Oh, there was a knife. I saw a knife and a hunter's pie. A stone knife. Never mind. Not interested in that. Yeah, it should at least show on the remains what they were doing. But it doesn't. Why? Because I guess the devs just haven't thought about that. You know? I'm sure it's a difficult thing to make video games. But you know, maybe just try a little bit better. Try a little bit more. Maybe. Maybe just try a little bit more. Okay, let's rebuild all of these. It's fine. This is the reason we have walls, so that the walls get destroyed instead of my my village. This is exactly why we have walls. But now it's not safe anymore. Mm-hmm. Well, rebuild the walls then. Stupid. Yep, exactly. Stop whining and bitching. I rebuilt the wall. Okay, we have plenty of sticks now. Let's go make some more markers so we can get some more food. So we can get some more and then get some and everything just is dandy. I like it when things are dandy. That is one of my favorite states. Favorite states of being. Let's put like right there. Even if it's not 100% coverage, let's be real, I don't care. As long as it's good enough. See? Good enough. What is this? Same thing, right? Yep, same thing. Okay, so let's go over here. Right there. Yep. Just keep adding markers. Because my harvesters, collectors, gatherers, whatever the fuck they're called, they're pretty good. They're like super trained. So they, if you give them a work to do, they will do it pretty well. Pretty dang well. So let's use the best, most valuable asset that we have. Let's put it to good use. Well, not most valuable, but most efficient tool that we have to solve this particular problem. Yep. Yep. Also let's put gathering nodes all around now. Now we have kind of like taken care of this area. Like they're sort of taken care of everything. It should be fine. And once the Draugr field pops up again, I'll just take care of it again. It's fine. And that's that. Next. This is kind of dumb. And you have to make these fucking things over and over and over again. It is kind of stupid. I gotta say. Not the most reasonable, let's say reasonable, of systems. Okay. The internet's being pretty good now, so maybe we are actually good. Not that it's good that the internet cut out like that and now Hook can't watch, because that fucking sucks, but at least we are sort of good now. If only Hook could watch. That would be ideal. That would be ideal. What are you guys here to gather? I guess it's none of my business. I guess it's none of my business. Let them do their thing. There we go. Yep. All of that is now done. So I want to go over here as well. Jotun area doesn't matter, but this does. I don't want to get too close to the cemetery. This I can tame over and over again. Like, that's not a problem. But I don't want to... yeah, I don't want to go too close to that. Because that's just annoying. That is just annoying. So I guess we go this way now. Like over here. Oh, let's start from there. If we can make so much like markers that these guys will have stuff to do all year round, that would be ideal. That would be the best case scenario. For my guys, and for me. For everybody, basically. But here's the thing. I do not know if things actually spawn unless I go over there and, you know, spawn them myself by being there. I don't know if the game spawns like stuff all the way over here regularly unless I am present. No idea. But let's just assume that's how it works. And let's assume that these markers are actually doing something. Okay? Let's just make that assumption. That this actually there's actually a reason for me to do this, and this is not useless or like waste of time. Okay. Okay, 2 hours and 2 hours and some. Cool. Okay, let's put this like here. Right there. So that my hunters can come and pick these off. Pick these beasts off. Can you not? Thanks. Super rude. Not cool. Shut up. You're the one who attacked me. The amount of storms in the winter is wild, in my opinion. You mean like snowstorms? Blizzards? Well, you know, there's a lot of blizzards in real life as well, so. Also, you are rude. Also, you're 100% allowed to have that opinion. Because I don't enjoy the storms either. Because we have a perk that makes it so that whenever it storms or rains, shit goes sideways. Ain't that grand? Man, some of the fact that you, dude, I have never understood. I have never ever understood the need for negative perks. Never understood it. Unless it's a like a point system where you kind of like in Stellaris where you can get more better good stuff if you also take negative stuff, then I understand it. Okay? Because it's a cost and reward. But in this, there's no reward, there's only cost. Like, again, ASKA devs are fucking morons. I'm just putting it out there. Like, they have made some very, very stupid decisions. Like, extremely stupid decisions. And what happens is that players correct those decisions with mods. That's what happens. When you do stupid shit, players need to correct your stupid shit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, dude. And if a dev is ever watching my streams, ASKA streams, you know, I'm not saying this out of hatred. I'm saying this so that maybe, just maybe, you should listen to your players. Because just maybe they know what they're saying because they have been playing your game for hundreds, if thousands of hours. Just saying. We play our games as well. Okay. Calm down. Calm the fuck down. I do know the higher tier your Eye of Odin is, the better chances of better villagers. Yeah, but still. Like, at least, like, there is, again, if the system would make sense to have negative perks, then it would be fine. But it doesn't. Okay? It just does not compute to have negative perks in the game. None. Zero. Nada. There is no gameplay. There is no player choice. There's nothing. It's just, oh, you got fucked. Congratulations. And man, do I love to get fucked randomly. But Sam, it's random. It's the same as rolling die. Okay, great. What's the reason for me to roll the die? Give me a reason. Because, for example, when I roll the die in D&D, I have a chance of getting a 20. That gives me buffs, or bonuses, or positive things. Also, I can roll a 1 and I get fucked. But there's chance to get rewards and chance to get negative things on the same freaking roll. Not in this system, though. In this system, you just have a chance to not get fucked. Great. Woo! Dude, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. I could like talk about this shit over and over again. And people are, of course, people are gonna make the exact same argument every single time. It's the same thing. You need negative perks in order to make positive perks feel good. No. No, it doesn't. Not in this case. You are completely missing the point. Like, yes, in some cases that's true. If you make the system so that that is true. But in this case, that's not true. Unfortunately. I know you want to believe that. I understand. Have you challenged the Stone Jotun? Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. I murdered his ass. I only have the bosses on the ocean, or in the islands. I only have those bosses left. So that would be the next thing on the agenda once I'm kind of secured the area. Once they have basically built this, and I have put everybody in the watchtowers, then we're done. Then we're done. We can go do that then afterwards. So this is here. Let's put a marker right there, because this bear feels like super tamed now. I don't think this bear is a problem anymore. He spawns, he dies. He spawns, he dies. You have been putting a lot. Hold on. Let me read. Let me just be a good fucking streamer. After that ridiculous rant that I had about options. The amount of storms. The last 2 winters of mine was almost every night had snowstorms. Okay, that's terrible. I hate that. I'm glad I have full gear. Yep. For all my villagers. Oh, you have full gear. Do you mean clothes or armor when you say full gear? I'm going to assume you have the better clothing is what I'm reading that as. I just need to take on Nidhogg so I can summon crystal villagers. Yeah. So you can either kill the Nidhogg or the crawler. Crawler gives you crystal golems, and the crawler Nidhogg gives you crystal golems. Nidhogg gives you mud golems, I believe. At least that's what it says on the Jotun stone, or the, what the fuck is it called? Eye of Odin. Also, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, do I have it here? No, I don't. I have an emote ready for a Eye of Odin, but I haven't put it in yet. The food and water won't be affected so much. Then the food and water won't be affected so much. Right. Because the golems don't eat and drink. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I only have island bosses left as well. Clothing, top tier armor. All mine are in bulwark armor. Yep. Yep. They also all have heavy pelts. Yep. I have it so that they either have heavy pelts or the wolf pelts. Yep. Yep. I only give armor to actually good warriors who are like either part of my party or are just like really good in melee, in general, like good warriors, which I have a lot of, so I could equip them. But here's the thing: I don't like the fact that the armor takes damage while you don't take damage yourself. I don't like that there's wear and tear on the armor. I can understand why on the clothing there's wear and tear. I understand that, but on the armor, no. I want a mod that removes wear and tear from the armor specifically, because it makes no sense to me. Why would armor take constant damage while it's just on? It's built to last, right? It's built to last. So it would make no sense for it to just randomly break while you wear it. I've been rotating my villagers to max them in multiple categories. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm just rotating like people here. So I have some people who are maxed out. Well, the way I think of being maxed out is they have 70 attack or 60 or 70 attack and 60 range. Those are my breaking points. So if somebody has 60 range here, when I open this up, I will take them out. So this guy's pretty close. I will take them out and put somebody else in. And same thing if somebody has, god damn it, if somebody has 70 melee, I dismiss them. And I'll put the next guy in, which is you. Let's put you in. And then I have to make them bruiser. Because I always train my guys as bruisers. Because they grab the heavy hammers that I have over there. And just use that. Yep. Night worker. Night worker. Big shift. Okay, one of you has to be just a normal ass dude. There we go. Reconnection successful. Okay. My internet just cut out there just for a second and it reconnected immediately. We're getting there, dude. It's almost time to fucking call it a night. Call it a day. I think we're about to call it a day, dude. That's what it looks like, at least. My internet is not good today. People are watching way too much porn and Netflix. What's the difference? Anyways. Let's do this. Supply, thank you. Cool. Let's put a marker here as well. Because why the fuck not? I don't know why not. So let's do it. We have two more rope. Two more rope, okay. Yep. Built that. And then this is done. This is done. I guess we can put one right. Oh, it turned green. Okay, so they have built everything. Is this built? No, not yet. Okay, that's fine. As long as you get it done. Let's put it a little bit over like yonder, because this is over here. Yep. Just give my guys more area to work with. Also, I'm getting super cold right now. Another thing they should add to the game is if you are running, you stay nice and warm. Okay? It makes no sense for you to get cold because you have all this gear on, which is insulating. If you are moving, you should stay warm. Okay? It only makes sense. Okay? Do not make me go home and warm up if I'm doing things. And I have the gear for it. If I have super good protective gear against cold, and I'm moving. Give me warmth. Use up my food and water instead. Make it so that I use up my water and food so that I can stay warm by like moving. You know? Because this is only minus 13. That's nothing, dude. Well, if you are well geared, that's nothing. That's literally nothing if you're well geared. Once it gets to minus 20, that's where you start to like be like, okay, this is cold now. Now I need to warm up. I need to properly warm up. Yep, they still haven't built those, huh? That sucks. Oh, I got sick. Fuck. Oh, I got sick. Okay. It's been 2.5 hours. The internet is pretty good right now, so maybe I'll do my workout now. Get it done. And then, you know. Let's think about what happens next after that. So let me turn this music down. And get set up. So Poseidon, what we do over here is every stream I do a workout in the middle of the stream because I want to encourage everybody to, you know, take care of themselves. As a personal trainer, that is what I do. That is my life's mission. To make people take good care of themselves, or better care of themselves. And let's be real, you nerds really need it. You need the encouragement. So I'm trying to slowly but surely radiate that stuff outwards. So let me set this up. I'll show you what I usually do. Let me set this up real quick, and I'll be back. BRB. Boom. Can you hear me? Hopefully. Hopefully you can. So, I did not post what I'm gonna do this week, huh? I'll do it afterwards. It's fine. So, I did 2 weeks in a row, shoulders and arms. So, I'm gonna go back to basics a little bit. So, we're gonna do push-ups. I mean, I did also do push-ups as the ignition, but we're gonna do push-ups today. And then we're gonna do, I will not be doing planks, dude. They're just not, they're not efficient enough. We're not gonna be doing planks. I think I'll do push-ups, like different kinds of variants of push-ups, okay? I'll show you a little bit of variants on those. So you can hit like more areas, not just your chest. You can hit your rotator cuffs for your shoulders a little bit. And then I'll do my squats at the very end. And I think I'm gonna do some corrective exercises because, you know, if we're gonna be focusing on rotator cuffs a little bit more, those are corrective exercises. So I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. So let me set up real quick. if I'm gonna be doing the squats, I need to take some weights off of my dumbbells. So let me do that. Hold on. I need to mute this. Hopefully. Hold on. Hello? Does it work? Nope. Okay. Does it work? Yep, now it works. Cool. Great. So, man, people coming into the stream right now must be so fucking confused. Why are we looking at a white wall, even though it says ASKA stream? What the fuck? Where's the gameplay? Now I'm gonna show you some real life gameplay in just a second. Okay, that's set up. Also, I'm going to be using those. Or should I use the big plates? Let's use the big plates. Let's go all out. There we go. So, okay, so let's start with the corrective exercises a little bit, because that's a very good way to warm up a bit before you start actually going. One of the things that people usually have problems with is your hips, right? Hip muscles. So there's a hip muscle right here, running alongside of your side that gets super tight for people, and super weak as well, because people just don't use that shit. They just don't use it. So let me see what you can do to strengthen that, even without any equipment whatsoever. No bands, no weights, no nothing. The easiest way is to get on your side, basically like this, and then you have one of your legs, this leg that's at the bottom, straight, and the other leg goes up, okay? And then you take it back, up, and then you try to point your toe down, like so, okay? Take it back, up, and then try to point the toe down. And if you do that, you should feel a burn right here. Okay? And then you can bring it forward, point it down, and then back. And then forward, and point the toe down, and then back. Forward, point the toe down, and then move it back. And you keep doing that like 6 to 10 times, depending on how much you want to hit that muscle. And you want to go back and forth, because if you keep here, you're going to start feeling cramping, okay? And you don't want to cramp your muscle. If it's just, a cramping feeling and you're not actually cramping, that's fine. But going back and forth is something that you can do if you are prone to cramping.
And when you're done with that, you just switch sides. And this is really good for warming up, right? If you're going to be doing your squats, for example, you're warming up your legs. If you're doing your core exercises, you're warming up your core as well. And your shoulders, because you're in this position. The shoulders have to stabilize you, okay? So this is a really good exercise to hit the muscle that gets rarely used and ignored a lot of time. And, you know, and it's a really good way to warm up. So let's do that. I'll get over here a bit so you can see. So again, this side, go up, point the toe down, and then go back. And this side is weaker for me, so I can feel it instantly. Go forward and go back again. Toe down. Forward, toe down, go back. And also, obviously, your hamstrings, your thighs are gonna get some work here because they need to stabilize the whole thing. Also, your back muscles are engaging as well, so you can keep your legs straight. Keep going, toe down, bring it back, toe down, bring it back. Also, what you can do is you can lay all the way down like this, put your hand on your front, like here, and then lift up here. So you can get your leg behind, but then you're going to be hitting more of these muscles, okay? This is more isolating. You can isolate the one muscle you're trying to hit. If you go all the way down here, you start working your back muscles, your lower back muscles here a little bit more. So if you want to do that, toe down. If you want to do that at the same time, you can do that. I'm not doing any more of that. And it starts burning up. If you don't feel it at first, just keep going. You can really feel it after a few reps. Okay? And if you don't feel it after a few reps, you're doing something wrong. So you kind of have to like find that burn. Okay? Once you hit that burn, then you know you're doing the right thing. And it's right here. It's like a square-shaped muscle. And what the muscle does, it basically does this. This is what it does. And it also stabilizes so your hip, so you don't start, your hip doesn't do this. It doesn't start like doing like this stuff, okay? So you're nice and stable, you're nice and straight, your back doesn't like start going all woo, weird. So if you have back problems, you should definitely try to do those. So you stabilize your hips as much as possible. Okay, that's a good corrective exercise to do at the beginning of exercise that you're gonna do squats, back training, or shoulders, okay? Core also, but core does everything. So it's not a good idea to, well, I don't know if that's a good idea, but me saying, oh, it's good for core exercise as well. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Everything is a good warm-up for core because everything uses core. So yeah, that's one. This is like a really good one I want people to do because, again, it gets ignored, it gets weak, and things start to hurt. And when things start to hurt, it's really difficult for you to pick it back up, okay? And now I will start doing different kinds of, well, actually two kinds, but show you guys a different variation on a push-up, which is a bit more challenging, like movement pattern-wise, but it's going to help you with your rotator cuffs. So rotator cuffs are in your shoulder, so they're basically underneath all of this mass, and they where the ball joint sits in its socket, it's like there's a bunch of small muscles going around the ball and the socket. And some of them are going like underneath the two, like going underneath here, where the ball sits, like going through here. So I know some of them go over, some of them go under. Okay? And they are taking care of all of these like 360 movements. Okay? Because this is a very specialized joint. It's one of the only two ball joints in your entire body. The other ball joint is in your hip, where your femur enters your hip bone or sockets in. So, and they're small things that should be able to take a lot of load, you know, in a like different kinds of movement patterns, like in a whole 360 degrees. So I need you guys to keep them nice and strong. They have to be strong. Because if you tear your shoulder like rotator cuffs, it's fucking over. It's GG. That shoulder is gone. It's gone. Okay. Do not underestimate how important these little guys are. Okay. So to keep them nice and strong, we're going to do some exercise for that, and this is one of them. And the reason why I like this over, you know, taking a band, putting a band from your hand to the wall and doing this to keep train the rotator cuffs, or doing the opposite, having the band go this way and doing like this. All of those, like these kind of movements and these kind of movements, all of those are great. They're isolating exercises specifically for your rotator cuffs. I like push-ups, so I'm going to do this kind of variant and add a little bit of workouts to your rotator cuffs at the same time, because I just love push-ups so much. So this is what I do. Okay, I'll show you real quick what the movement pattern is, and then I'm just going to go. Okay, and I'll explain how it works while I do it. Actually, let me take these socks off. Some free fit pics, if you can see them. So the starting position is what is it called in English? I can't remember what's called in English. Is it a rising dog or something like that? Stretching dog? I can't remember. Upward dog, maybe. So this is the starting position, okay? So you're trying to make a upside down V, basically, with your body. So your butt is all the way up there. And then you just go down like this. And then you go up. And then you go back up. Boom. That's the entire movement pattern, okay? It's going to hit A, your rotator cuffs, and B, your upper chest. And that's another thing that I really like to hit, because it's very difficult to hit your upper chest. It's just, unless you're doing incline bench pressing, you're never going to hit your upper chest. Okay, so I try to incorporate that into anything I can, because you know, if your upper chest gets weaker, your overhead presses gets weaker, and you don't want that. This is one of the essential movement patterns humans have to be able to do, to lift something up like this. So that's what we do, and people call them dive bombers. So you're just basically going down like this, and then you're dropping your bombs, and then you're coming back up. Okay? So you can imagine there's a bar here, like a limbo bar, and you're just trying to get underneath it. So go up, go down, get your chest on the ground, and then you push up. Okay? And you get a little bit of back extension here. You don't want to be here, because this is a normal push-up. You want to be a little bit arched, okay? So you get a little bit more back extension as well. You get this, okay? And that's also one of the important things to do. Another corrective exercise. You need to be able to extend your back, okay? like that. So add that into the exercise as well. I'll show you one more time before I start going. Down, chest on the ground, up. Okay? And try to extend it all the way back. And then you go down, chest on the ground, and push up. Boom. Back into the starting position. Okay? And those are really good for igniting your push-ups as well. So that's what I usually use them as. I use them as the ignition set for the push-ups. Okay? And then I can go from push-ups to shoulders. I can move down my arm and do the whole thing. Okay. And now I'll just start going. So this is an ignition set, but it's also for the rotator cuffs. And try to get that back extension in there. I often forget it, but try not to be like me and forget it. No, try not to be like me and remember it. That's what I'm supposed to be saying. And the first thing you should be feeling is your rotator cuffs if you're doing them correctly. And then your upper chest is slowly getting slower. One more. All the way. There we go. And immediately you can feel it in here, and then slow down the upper chest. That's a good ignition set for the chest, because the chest isn't doing full work there. It's your rotator cuffs that are getting worked, and you're kind of like igniting your chest at the same time. So it's a double whammy. Also, like I said, I love push-ups. Any kind of variation, sign me up. Any kind of variation. Okay. Spider push-ups, also another cool thing to do. Yep. There's some variants that I still need to master. Some I'm not really good at. But eventually we'll get there. And again, count your breaths. 15 to 20 breaths until the next set. The longer you rest, the more you have to do in the next set. So keep it nice and efficient. Oh my God. Yep. It's been a while since I've done those again, so I can definitely feel those. And now we just do regular ass push-ups. One set, and then we'll move on to the squats, because I want to get those bad boys in. So this week we're going to do correctives, push-ups, and squats. Okay, let's go. Those burn, holy moly. Woo! Okay. And now I'll set up the the squats. Oh my God. I believe this is the weight that I had before. So let's run with it. Still gotta wait for a bit. If I grab that weight right now and put it on my back, my arms will be dead in just a second. Give it a little bit more time to recover. Get that blood flowing. Because again, my goal is not mass or muscle mass, basically size, but strength. Okay? If I try to get bigger, like primarily, I wouldn't want that blood flow. Because blood restricted, well, not restricted, but reduced blood flow causes more metabolistic like stress and like constraint to your muscles, and that causes them to grow bigger. So that's why we just want to keep the blood flowing. And also, the bigger your muscles get, the less the blood flow. So that's why what usually happens to people is they start super small, and when they start getting bigger, they get bigger, like much bigger. So there's that. So if you're somebody who wants to just get bigger, don't worry. Once you get there, it gets easier. You know. Also stretching for everybody, not just people who are looking for strength, but also people who are looking for size. Stretching muscles is 10 to 15% of your growth. So gives you strength because it increases the length of your muscle, so it has more space to contract, so it increases your strength, but it also increases your muscle size because but what you're basically doing is you're creating a signal to your muscles by stretching them that they have to grow bigger. Okay? If you stretch them really hard when they're like contracted and you force them to like stretch, that causes damage and that also increases the size. But I don't recommend that because you might get scar tissue. And scar tissue is not the kind of size you want. No, that is the last thing you want to do. Because once you get scar tissue, sure it's size, but that size is not going to get bigger. So you're actually losing your gains on the long run if getting bigger is your goal. So don't do that. No scar tissue for anybody. Okay? Let me tighten this up real quick, and then we start going. 1 set of squats to failure. Let's see how this goes. It's been 2 weeks. I'm sure it's fine. Find that balance and just go. 6. That's it. Done. What the fuck?
Stop doing that, stupid thing. And that, as they say, is that. Let me just get rid of this so it doesn't burn through my thing. There we go. Do that. Let's check the mic. Yeah, I knew it. There we go. Cool. Let's continue. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. So the mushrooms are actually plentiful. What's the problem here? Are we running out of milk? Are we running out of milk? I wonder. Yup. So we need another smoker pen. Jeez, that's a lot of stuff. Well, let's make another one. That's what we're here for. There really is no area here except this. Too steep. Yep, that's what I thought. Well, we could put it on this side. Alternatively, move this away and put it right there. But no, I don't think I'll do that. I'll just put it back here. Yep. So, let me take the height from this. Okay, doesn't work. Cool. Great. Fuck me. Yep. It has been a month and a half, I believe, that I haven't been doing any corrective exercises. Because I haven't been just like going through the basics first. Yada yada yada. And then going for the little bit more challenging workouts. And now I feel like doing the correctives is just like it's basically like about damn time, dude. About damn time. Get them done. This should be good enough. I can flatten this area to this height. Should be fine. Using this method at first. And then I'll do actual flattening thing. Just get it even for now with this. Like so. You guys really have nothing else to do? Let me open it up. Don't you do that. Don't you fucking do that. You guys really have nothing else to do? Are you serious? Yeah, go light some fires. How about that? How about you guys do that instead of worrying about this stupid shit? I'll do this.